Mrs. Kessel, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to, using a Chromebook, how to take a picture on your Chromebook using the camera and how to turn it in to Schoology. Okay, let's go. So the first thing you're going to do is down here at the bottom, you're going to see this little circle, okay, and it's called the launch button. So you're going to open that, and then you're going to click on this little arrow, and that opens all of your apps, okay? So, what just happened? It's going to open all of your apps, and here you'll see your camera. You're going to click on your camera and open that camera up. If your teacher is asking you to take a picture of yourself, so for example, my middle schoolers had to take a picture with their packet to prove to me that they got the packet. You would take the picture. If your teacher wants a picture of your work, you would kind of hold it closer to the camera, make sure all your work is in there. Whatever you have to do, you can use the camera on your Chromebook to take a picture. I would then, hold my thing very, very still and take my picture. Okay, now I've taken my picture. I know I've taken my picture because it popped up right down here in this little button. So if you click that, it takes you to the gallery where you can see your picture, make sure everything looks good. And you can also from here rename your picture. So maybe I want to call this typing packet proof. So that's so I know what it is, okay? So now I have renamed it typing packet proof so that it's easy to find. If you don't rename it, it's not a big deal, but it's going to be difficult to find later. So then what I'm going to do is once again, I'm going to go to that launch button and then the caret, and I'm going to look for files. It might be in a different spot than mine, but it's a blue button with a white folder on it. When I click that button, my files open, okay? So to find what I just did, it depends on what file you're looking for. So if it's like a picture you just took or a file you just saved, click where it says recent, and it should be right there. If it is something you downloaded from the internet, it would be under your downloads, okay? So I had named that picture typing packet proof, and there it is. If you don't rename your picture, it gets named IMG _ and then a bunch of numbers. So it's much easier to find things if you name it correctly. Now, I don't want this to stay here. I want to put it in a folder. So what I am going to do is I am going to click these three little buttons. I call it the snowman that says more, and I'm going to create a new folder. And I'm going to name this Pictures for Schoology. So anytime I have to take a picture for Schoology, I'm going to save it to this folder. So if I want to get that picture in there, I go back to my recents. I click on it and I don't let the button up. And then I drag it until that folder turns blue, because that's where I want it. I don't want to put it in my downloads. I want to put it in my pictures for Schoology. And now it's in that folder. So here's my files. I click on it. There it is in that folder. You can also, if you choose, save it to your Google Drive. So if this is something like you need, if let's say you took this picture on your phone, save it to your Google Drive instead of saving it to your phone, and then you can get to it from any computer. So it just depends on where you want that image or document stored. Then in Schoology, what I'm going to do, I'm going to sign in as a kid. Give me 1 second. When you're signed into Schoology, you're going to submit this to your teacher, and here's how you do that. Sorry, my Chromebook's slow. Come on. So I'm borrowing a student account so you can see this because I can't show you on my teacher account. So I will go to whatever class this is for. So if you're in my keyboarding, you would go to keyboarding. If it's for STEAM, you would go to STEAM. If it's for a different teacher, go to their class. You could use this for all your teachers. It's the same way, okay? And then you find the assignment that it was for. So my 6th graders have to turn in a picture for their typing packet proof. So you would go to whatever assignment it is, whatever assignment your teacher has, and then over where it says submit assignment, you would click that. And you'll get this little screen that pops up, and you see at the top you have 3 choices. You can upload something, create something, or use resources. So if it's just a picture from your computer, you would use upload, and then you choose file, and your files come up just like they were before. And I saved it in that folder that was pictures for Schoology, and there it is. I click on it and select it, and then I open it. Okay, it takes a second to load, and then once it does, now you can see that it is loaded on there. It shows up on there. And then you would click submit. Once you click submit, it turns in whatever you've attached. So if I wanted to add a comment with it, like say, Mrs. Kessel, here is proof that I picked up my typing packet. Okay, and then click submit, and then as a teacher, I'll be able to see that comment and that picture, and all you have to do is click submit to turn it in. Okay, now if you're turning it in a different way, you're not uploading it, you have some other choices. That's the easiest way. If it's saved to your Google Drive, you click resources, and then you click apps, and it will be connected to your Google Drive. If you get a message that says it's not connected to your Google Drive, just keep saying like approve and allow, and then you have to sign into your Google Drive. But the good news is once you set it up the very first time, you don't have to do that again. So I do have a video about how to do that. If you check out my YouTube channel, there is a video about how to connect your Google Drive to your Schoology if you're stuck. Watch that video. Then you would find the picture. This isn't the picture. I'm just picking a random thing. Click on it and click import. Once you click import, it's going to turn in. I'm not going to click import because I don't want to turn in this student's work, right? So those are 2 quick ways you can turn in a picture to your teacher on the Chromebook. If you have more questions, please send me an email or your teacher an email, and check my YouTube channel for quick tutorials about how to do things on Schoology if you're feeling stuck. Before you ask a teacher to help you, try to help yourself. And then if you still don't get it, we'll be happy to help you. See you soon.